Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're all watching this from. This is my Formula 1 Azerbaijan Formula 3 review. And also I will be doing my Singapore Formula 3 preview because it is back to back. It is back to back races. And it's better off doing it all in one. Don't do it all in one video. And yeah, I think everyone's letting the prep back from that Azerbaijan Formula 3. Chaos on the 50 out 51, as we saw a Red Bull and Ferrari tied and both crossed into the barriers. And we saw Oscar Piastri ending up winning his second Formula 3 of the year. And McLaren win a quick recovery drive from Lando Norris after it looked like in qualifying, when he got knocked down in qualifying 1, it looked like the final nail in his driver championship race. And it looked like Red Bull were back to their usual ways. But Red Bull failed to take advantage, didn't it, in qualifying, as Piastri out-qualified both Red Bulls, and Red Bull weren't exactly back to the Red Bull we know in qualifying. It was still struggles there. Despite the straight line, they were quite good on straight line speed. But what should we start off with? We start off with Oscar Piastri. Magnificent drive from Oscar Piastri, wasn't it? Magnificent drive. Obviously, he only started second, didn't he? So he only did one place, but that's not the point. Because Charles Leclerc is a specialist. He is a specialist on street circuits. Is Charles Leclerc. He's a specialist in street circuits, and not just that. We all thought, I think everyone expected Charles Leclerc to probably dominate the Baku Grand Prix, and it would be a battle below Charles Leclerc that will happen. But Oscar Piastri then is so underrated, and Oscar Piastri shown me he can be world champion material. Only issue for Oscar Piastri is his teammate Lando Norris, who will want to be a world champion as well. And I never thought Oscar Piastri would be world champion material. I thought it would be, don't get more, I thought he was talented, and I thought he would get good points for his teammate Lando Norris. But I didn't think he would actually win a couple of races, Oscar Piastri. And I think everyone's happy that Oscar Piastri is winning the races, because I think everyone's starting to turn into Lando Norris, aren't they? Because I think Lando Norris is now he's in the championship battle. He is starting to be a bit. I don't know with Lando Norris, but yeah, the move on Charles Leclerc from Oscar Piastri, which was the winning move to win this race, was poor from Charles Leclerc last year. I thought, once again, I have to criticise Charles Leclerc. This is why Charles Leclerc has never been a world champion and will never be a world champion. Charles Leclerc, his defence, his defensive work is awful. It is awful. It don't matter if Oscar Piastri was. It looked like Oscar Piastri was that far behind until he was closing rapidly on Charles Leclerc. But Charles Leclerc has a mirror, doesn't he? Charles Leclerc has a mirror. He could have easily moved to the inside line. This is what Oscar Piastri would done after he overtook Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc was closing in on Oscar Piastri, but Oscar Piastri defensive work, wow, unbelievable. Oscar Piastri's defensive work it was world class from what's Piastri. And that's the difference. No, I'm gonna say it now. Yeah, Charles Leclerc obviously won more races than Oscar Piastri, but it's sure that Oscar Piastri is a better driver than Charles Leclerc. Because Piastri's been working on his defensive awareness as well. So, and Charles Leclerc's not no defensive awareness at all. He just lets anyone who's behind him overtake him so easily. So that's why I do give criticism to Charles Leclerc, and it's well deserved constructive criticism. Because I'll keep on saying it, I don't have to go back to 2022, but he should have won the Drivers' Championship in 2022. And Ferrari should have won the Constructors in 2022 as well. Which is why now McLaren, I'm going to say the same thing about McLaren as well. Now McLaren are the new Constructors leaders and 20 points here above Red Bull. McLaren have to win it now. If they don't win it, it is worse than Ferrari in 2022 for me. And it would be the biggest bottle job ever from McLaren. McLaren's last Constructors win was 1998? Was 1998, which is mental. Which is mental, to be fair. But yeah, for me, I think McLaren are going to win the Constructors now. I still don't trust Ferrari to even close the gap on McLaren. I think Ferrari could close the gap on Red Bull. And that's another worry about Red Bull as well. They need to look over the shoulders at Ferrari as well. But that's my thoughts on the Piastri versus Leclerc. Come on then, let's go to what you all came for, which was the incident, and let's have a look at the video clips of the Carlos Sainz Sergio Perez incident on lap 50.
Hey, don't.
So that's the first one. But in the next video clip, we are gonna kind of stop it a few times, and then I'll give my overall thoughts. Actually, we'll start that then. I can now speak during this video clip. So, obviously, there's a little turn there from Perez, but there was a little turn from Carlos Sainz before as well when they were turning into that turn. And look at Sergio Perez's right front tyre, Carlos Sainz's rear tyre, catches Sergio Perez's right front tyre, which causes both of them to collapse. And for me, who was at fault? I think Carlos Sainz could have easily given Perez more space, but I didn't see anything wrong with this. At first, I was like, yeah, it's Carlos Sainz's fault. But watching that replay for me, it's a racing incident for me. It's a racing incident because from that replay, neither did anything wrong. Neither did anything wrong at all. Maybe Perez could have backed down a little bit to try and avoid a Tyson and try and get a better slipstream. Would have been on Carlos Sainz's tail anyways, and could have done to that outside. But for me, I do believe it's a racing incident for me. It's a racing incident. and obviously got a bit fiery between the two of them after they did crash. I think it was Perez who was the one who was fuming. I don't blame him at all, because Perez, for quite a long mile, that was Sergio Perez's best Grand Prix for quite a long mile now. And he was almost a contender for Driver of the Day as well, Sergio Perez. By the way, it was no surprise to see Sergio Perez do well in Baku, because he's done it in the past. He's done well in street circuits, Sergio Perez. So yeah, but that's my thoughts on that. And yeah, let's go through the whole classification now. Piastri winning the Grand Prix, third and second. George Russell benefiting, of course, from that clash between Sainz and Perez to get on the podium. It's weird with George Russell, isn't it? George Russell always seems to benefit, doesn't he? Whenever there's a clash, he seems to benefit George Russell. But he won't complain. Nice podium for him. So a good result for win this weekend for George Russell. Lando Norris, in terms of Driver Championship battle, then Lando Norris finished 4th, Max Verstappen 5th. We did see Lando Norris absolutely fly past Max Verstappen. Fly by Max Verstappen in the Grand Prix. As Max Verstappen continues, struggles continues with the car. Nothing seems right, does it, Red Bull? Nothing seems right. Quick recovery try from Lando Norris, was it from 15th? Well, it's from 15th in the end, wasn't it, to 4th? So yeah, you have to say, fair play to Lando Norris. Absolute great recovery try. Almost a podium as well. Almost a podium for Lando Norris. But yeah, great try for me. I don't think he was trying today for me. I thought Piastri for me was trying today. A couple more shout outs. Alex Albon. What a weekend for Williams. Double points for Williams. Alex Albon and Toro Pinto. Toro Pinto getting the points for Williams as well. And already doing better than Nolan Sargent in that Williams Toro Pinto. And Toro Pinto is putting a stake, putting a claim in to probably get that Audi Sauber seat potentially. I think it's between him. I do think it's between him and Gabriel Bortoleto. If Bortoleto wins F2, then I think he'll get the Audi Sauber seat. But it's between him and Toro Pinto. It's Toro Pinto now putting the game in to try and get that final F1 seat. And but then some being surprised that Williams do well, because they're quite good with a long start finish straight. They're quite good, Williams. So fair play to them. Alonso, I think that's a good weekend for Alonso. Then moving up to 6th. Vincent 6th. Max Verstappen, we know about his struggles. We'll talk about the Driver Championship battle in a minute. Lewis Hamilton, benefiting from that Sainz and Perez class as well. Getting the points. It was just a damn imitation race for Hamilton, wasn't it? Hamilton did qualify 7th, but obviously he took the penalty. So it was just damn imitation for him. It was just more of a move on Grand Prix for him. And Oi Berman, once again, getting the points on a temporary basis, obviously. Being in the car on a temporary basis, obviously took over Carlos Sainz, and they on a temporary basis at Saudi Arabia. And now he took over, obviously, Kevin Magnussen, who was on a race ban. And Oi Berman getting the points. And it just shows the talent, doesn't it? Shows the talent that Oi Berman's done. So, but we do need to be careful, because Nick de Vries, to be fair, did get points on a temporary basis, didn't he? And we saw what happened when he got the did permanently. So the drivers that missed out on the points were Nico Hulkenberg, Perdazzi, Daniel Ricciardo, Zhou Guanyu, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, and DNS were, of course, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, and Yuki Tsunoda. Quite a shame about Yuki Tsunoda, because Yuki Tsunoda now does well as well, doesn't he? On street circuits, but But yeah, real shame of that. But yes, let's straight in to the Tribe Championship battle then. So the standings. Max Verstappen's now 59 points here ahead of Lando Norris, so the gap has closing again to 59 points. Charles Leclerc's closed the gap as well. He's on 235 points, so I think he's a bit way off Charles Leclerc. I mean, for me, I still think it's going to be tough for Lando Norris. Still think it's going to be tough because I think Max Verstappen on needs to have joy in one race. He needs to finish above Lando Norris in one race, and then I think that's probably it for me once that happens. So Lando Norris just needs to keep finishing above Max Verstappen. That's all he needs to do. Obviously, it's not straightforward as that. Lando Norris does need to finish a few more places ahead of Max Verstappen as well. We can't have that Baku where Norris finishes fourth, Verstappen fifth, because if that was to happen for the rest of the season, Norris fourth, Verstappen fifth, Verstappen, I'm pretty sure Verstappen would still be the champion. Also, we have got the sprint format to be played as well, so extra bonus points as well. So that's going to be crucial for Lando to do well in the sprint races as well. But it's game on. We still have to say though, it is game on. Max Verstappen can't sit comfortably because I think we've said this for the last couple of months though, haven't we? Where he hasn't won a race. That we kept on saying, yeah, but Max Verstappen will still win one race. I still believe that. I still think Max Verstappen will win one more race. And I think that will put the end to the Drivers' Championship for me. But his struggles have been continuing, haven't they? His struggles have been continuing, and all of a sudden that does close. Then Max Verstappen might feel the pressure, and I think we saw, haven't we? We have saw with Max Verstappen that on the team radio, even during the race, he was feeling the pressure, wasn't he? Complaining about the car, and that's someone who's feeling the pressure. By the way, there's going to be pressure on Lando Norris as well, because Lando Norris knows there's an opening there as well. But if you to ask me right now, I still think Max Verstappen will go on to win the Drivers' Championship. I still believe early in the season, I've still done it for Max Verstappen for me. I've still done it. The early race wins. But who knows, if Lando Norris manages to get a few more points over Max Verstappen, then it is game on. I think it is game on anyways. I think it is game on. But it's all about how long for. Charles Leclerc can still finish second ahead of Lando Norris. That's still a battle as well. Oscar Piastri is now joining that battle with his teammate and Charles Leclerc. So we're more likely going to see Charles Leclerc as Piastri battle for third. Carlos Sainz, 18 points above Hamilton and a few more points above Russell and Perez. I think Carlos Sainz will probably... I don't want to predict that though. I think that's a battle between Sainz and Hamilton and even Russell. I think that's a three-way battle. I think Perez will finish 8th despite his improvements in Baku. Alonso is in 9th, Stroll in 10th, Hulkenberg 11th, Tsunoda 12th, Albon 13th, Ricciardo 14th, Darcy 15th, Berman 16th. Berman's actually moved above Magnussen, hasn't he? In the drive standings. Magnussen 17th, Ocon 18th, Colapinto getting the points in 19th. He's 19th in the drive standings. And the only drivers who have not stopped points this season have been Zhou Guanyu and Valtteri Bottas in the Sauber. And Jordan Sargent will not be storing points this season because he is obviously being removed and replaced by Colapinto. So we are going to see at least one driver not store points this season. In terms of constructors then, McLaren got a 20-point lead over Red Bull. I think McLaren doesn't start running away now for me. I would expect them to start winning away with the constructors. Red Bull is struggling. I don't know why, but I think I've mentioned it before. It's a coincidence that since Adrian Newey announced he was leaving, Red Bull have done on struggle. Maybe because I think Newey has been banned from Red Bull as well. Obviously, he's still been on a pit wall and all that, but I think he's been banned from having involvement in any car, in the car. I think it's made a huge difference. Having Red Bull, if I'm Red Bull now, I'll be more worried about Ferrari behind you. So having the constructors belongs to McLaren now. I think the constructors belong to McLaren. Obviously, not over yet, but I think McLaren are definitely going to win the constructors now, in my opinion. They should be winning the constructors now. McLaren got to be winning the constructors now. So I think Red Bull should be worried about Ferrari behind them, and that's I never thought I would say that this season. Red Bull being worried about Ferrari or McLaren. It's mental. Been mental this season. Mercedes comfortable in fourth. Mercedes have done a finish in fourth and the season. That's where they've done a finish. Aston Martin should be comfortable in fifth as well. But there's a battle for sixth between RB, Haas, Williams, and even Alpine. I still think they're in the battle for sixth as well. And I think Sauber are going to end up finishing bottom, to be honest with you, and being the worst team of the season. But now we shall move on to the Singapore Grand Prix this weekend. We have got now, was it 7 races remaining? Got 7 races remaining this season. In what we thought was never going to be a good season, we all thought it was going to be season dominance from Red Bull then, but it's now. But now it is been probably one of the, I won't say a season to remember, but a season to enjoy, because it's now been competitive. And we've actually got title races on our hands as well. So this is the Marina Bay Street Circuit, Singapore Grand Prix. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Especially when you watch on the TV. A beautiful night race. It's not even just about the track. It's about the whole through from the hotel through as well. Absolutely beautiful Singapore under the lights. One of the most beautiful Grand Prix out there, isn't it? This is the Marina Bay Street Circuit. Obviously 19 turns. Obviously it's another street circuit, so watch out for Perez and Charles Leclerc to do well again in this Grand Prix. And again, it's quite a difficult. You can overtake. You can definitely. There is overtaking opportunities, but it is quite difficult in this on this circuit. Start finish straight. It's more shorter than the Azerbaijan start finish straight, so you may need to get a move on if you want to make the move, and there'll be probably a lot of dive bombs overtakes happening on start finish straight and turns 5 to 7 as well. I think you probably expect a dive bomb in there as well. I think 5 to 7 is more your best overtaking opportunity than the start finish straight. And but obviously the shortest overtaking opportunity is turn 13 to 14. And I don't really count that as an overtaking opportunity, unless you want to be brave with a dive bomb. But I think start finish straight and turns 5 to 7 is probably your best overtaking opportunities around this circuit. But onto the UK schedule then. Obviously, it's a 1 PM race start in the UK on Sunday, 22nd September. I'll hopefully be doing a watching on for it on Sunday, as I am available. Qualifying is on Saturday, the 21st September, 2 PM to 3 PM. Practice 3 on the same day, 10:30 to 11:30 in the morning. And of course, it all starts on Friday with practice 1, 10:30 to 11:30, and practice 2 on the same day, 2 PM to 3 PM. So the circuit it's a medium downforce circuit, so the circuit explosiveness is medium, but it's a downforce circuit. Circuit length is 4.928 kilometers. First Grand Prix was in 2008, and of course, in 2008, that was one of the controversial Grand Prix in F1, wasn't it? And one of the fifth Grand Prix as well, in terms of Renault. But obviously, if you want to know about that, search it up. Renault 2018 Singapore Grand Prix corruption, which cost Felipe Massa the championship that year, in my opinion. The number of laps is 63 laps. Race distance is 310.327 kilometers. Lap record set by Lewis Hamilton, 135.866 in the Mercedes 2023. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Safety car chance is 50%. Pit lane time loss is 28 seconds. Obviously, the tips and twists, one of the season's most technically challenging circuits, as I said before. Marina Bay will see drivers battle it out in often hot and humid weather. Singapore, obviously, it is quite hot, especially track temperature as well. Singapore has a long pit stop time of 28 seconds to be lost in between third stop. Stopping under safety car first safety car will save you precious extra few seconds of time. Sticking to a single pit strategy will give you back a sizable chunk of time than to competition, but the tricky corners and strain on your tyres might make this hard to pull off. Like with many other downforce circuits, overtaking opportunities are limited at Singapore, but the straight introduced in 2023 offers a viable opportunity to put. So the summary, tight corners of the circuit, tight corners and twists and punching layout, the Singapore Grand Prix is a chance and night race throughout the streets of downtown Singapore. The revised layout from the 2023 season for turns including a must-need straight in Sector 3, but Marina Bay remains a circuit which will put your car pressed to the test. Set up and altitude focus for the Marina Bay circuit. Medium speed cornering is crucial. Focusing on acceleration is also recommended, and it favours cars with stats focus on downforce. So on to my predictions then for the Singapore Grand Prix. This is what I've done for my qualifying prediction. I've done for Charles Leclerc to qualify on pole. I think Charles Leclerc, he is a specialist on this street circuit. Obviously, he didn't win the Baku Grand Prix, but he did qualify on pole. I think Charles Leclerc will qualify on pole here in Singapore. I think McLaren will be a lot more better. I think Lando Norris will be more focused this time after that mistake in qualifying in Baku, Azerbaijan, which caused him to be knocked out in qualifying 1. So I think McLaren, I think it's going to be a battle between Red Bull and McLaren, and I would even say Sergio Perez as well. I think it'd be Ferrari, McLaren, and Sergio Perez all battling for pole, in my opinion, because I think Max Verstappen, if you see a weakness in him, he does tend to struggle in street circuits. He doesn't really have any joy in street circuits that much, Max Verstappen. Of course, he has won on street circuits before, Max Verstappen, but it is these Grand Prix are not his cup of tea for Max Verstappen. So that's what I've done for my qualifying prediction. Done for Charles Leclerc qualifying pole. The two McLaren second and third. Carlos Sainz qualified 4th. Perez qualified 5th. Perez out qualifying Max Verstappen again, in my opinion. Max Verstappen to qualify 6th. Two Mercedes to qualify 7th and 8th. Alonso to qualify 9th. R1 to qualify 10th. And again, I think this circuit will suit Williams as well. Should suit Williams, and Williams have the momentum as well. Toro Pinto to have another good qualifying and just to miss out on qualifying 3. So Toro Pinto, Hulkenberg, Stroll, Kevin Magnussen on his return from the West Band, Daniel Ricciardo to all get knocked out in qualifying 2. And to get knocked out in qualifying 1, I done for Sonoda, Dazi, Octon, Bottas, and Jordan Yu was probably the most predictable. Most predictable tries to predict to get knocked out in qualifying 1. But I do think Sonoda will be more better in the weights than he is in qualifying. But as for my weights prediction, I have done Fernando Norris to win. Just because Charles Leclerc, a lot of factors play a part here. Fernando Norris seems to do well when he's not on pole, when he doesn't start on pole. Fernando Norris seems to do well when he doesn't start on pole. For me, I think Charles Leclerc could struggle against the McLarens, especially with McLaren's being more better than Ferrari on straight lines. So I'm going to go for a McLaren 1-2. Especially if Norris qualifies ahead of Piastri, I think McLaren will be like, yeah, Norris, pull away this time. So I'm going for McLaren 1-2 in Singapore. Charles Leclerc to finish in 3rd. Carlos Sainz to finish 4th. George Russell to have Troy again against Max Verstappen, like in Baku. So I'm going for George Russell to finish 5th. I've done for Red Bull again to struggle in yet another Grand Prix. Done for Max Verstappen to finish in 6th, Perez to finish 7th, Hamilton to finish 8th, and Alonso and Albon to get in the points to finish 9th and 10th. But I am done either there, anyways. Massive appreciation to everyone that has watched this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Quite a long video because I'm doing Azerbaijan review and Singapore preview in the same video. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below on Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What were your thoughts on that Grand Prix? Probably the best race of the season, wasn't it? Best race of the season, breathtaking end to the Grand Prix as well. Breathtaking battle between Piastri and Charles Leclerc as well. Norris and Verstappen had their battle as well, but defended by Norris on Verstappen. And obviously the breathtaking battle between Perez and Sainz was ended in the quads. But yeah, feel free to leave your thoughts down below on Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and feel free to leave your thoughts down below for the Singapore Grand Prix. And finally, I want to say a massive thought before I forget. Obviously, even though I thank you all already on the community posts, but massive appreciation for the support that you've given me, especially for this. It's almost been a year since I started this channel, and I'm already past 1K. I'm already past 1K subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. Mental growth, isn't it? Mental growth. So I just want to thank you all for the support, and we'll keep on going. We are going to keep on going with the content. Obviously, I know I jokingly said I'll retire, but we'll keep on going now. We'll keep on going. I don't take YouTube seriously. I don't. I don't bid for subs. I don't buy subs either. And it just shows what can happen when you don't bid or buy subs. And a bit of advice, if you want to start a YouTube channel, all about consistency. All about consistency with your content. You gain subs just like that if you are consistent with your content as well. So that is my final quote. Have a good rest of the day, everyone, and feel free to leave your thoughts down below on this video on everything that I've spoke about. Take care, stay safe,